Hey guys, I am back with a new video, and this video is what if Naruto was in high school DxD part 1. And yeah, and this one Naruto will have a sister who's named Naruto, and the other thing they will have scrolls about their Uzumaki bloodline and their abilities, and it's sealing, and and they will be wearing the whirlpool headband, what they found in the box. So yeah, that's another thing. And this one, they will lose their chakra, but they will gain chakra later. They will get more access to their chakra, But for right now, you know what? Let me just get into this and I'll tell you more. Alright. Chapter 1. We will start this with Naruto and Naruto. Their eyes are widened at what they were saying. When this is happening, Sasuke was thinking of a plan how they can seal away Kaguya. Then Sasuke got an idea and he looked up. Naruto and Naruto, you both will take for each side, and I'll go on top if she tries to escape. The two siblings nodded. Then Naruto went for the right side, and Naruto went for the left side. Kaguya noticed this, and she tries to escape, but then Sasuke hit her in the head, and then they all touched her, and she's getting sealed. But before that, when the moment she was about to be sealed, she made a portal. She then was about moving to grab Naruto and Naruto. Before I go, I will take you both somewhere else. Then she grabs Naruto and Naruto, and then she throws them into the portal. Sasuke tries to stop Kaguya, but it was too late. Naruto! A couple minutes later, Sasuke, Kakashi, and Sakura are now next to the past Hokages. So, you guys did it, said Hashirama. Yeah, said Sasuke with a sad tone. Hey, where's Naruto and Naruto? Said the curious Minato. Kakashi slowly walks up to his sensei. Sensei, I'm sorry to say this, but they are no longer here. Kakashi had a tear in his eyes after he said that. All of the Hokages were shocked. Wait, what? You're kidding, right? No. And yes, it's true. Naruto and Naruto got thrown into a portal from Kaguya, said Sasuke. Kakashi then put a hand on the sensei's shoulder. I am sorry, Sensei. I have failed you. Minato then looked at Kakashi. Kakashi, it's not your fault. They sacrificed their lives to save everyone. Kakashi then take off his mask. He put his head down. He had a frown on his face, and he had tears in his eyes. Sasuke walked to Hokomomo. Do you have power left for I can use it to release the infinite Tsukuyomi? Yokohama, the sage of six paths, start to smile and tell the Uchiha to look behind you, he said. Sasuke and the others look back and see that the infinite Tsukuyomi has been undone. They all were shocked and a bit happy I guess those two did it before they got thrown into the portal, Kakashi said. With Naruto, let's go with Naruto and Naruto. This is a week later after they got thrown into the portal. And this one, right now I'm gonna give them only, one. For Naruto, she's only have probably 2 or 1 chances to use her shadow clones, and Naruto will only have 2 options, only 2 times to use his shadow clones. Okay, anyways, let's get to this. Okay, where is it? Okay, there you go. Naruto was thinking about something, and Naruto was sleeping in the other bed next to hers. Naruto then looked up and saw it was almost time for they to go to high school. Then she walks to Naruto and tries to wake him up, shaking him. Naruto finally wakes up. Huh? Come on, Naruto, get ready. It's almost time for school. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're going to school. Great, said Naruto. Why am I stuttering? I don't know. But anyways, yep, and hurry up. We don't want to be late on our first day. We don't want to do this over again like we did in the academy. Naruto then stood up. Okay, I will get ready. Naruto smiled and walked away. Before Naruto did anything, he looks at his Whirlpool head. He looks at his clan symbol on his Whirlpool headband. Scene break. As Naruto and Naruto were walking into school, they saw Isuke and his friends peeping on the girls. Naruto and Naruto sighed. I guess everywhere we go, there will be a pervert, the 2 siblings said with a sigh. Hey sis, should we prank them? Naruto thought for a bit. Why not? This will teach them a lesson for peeking. Yes, it's been a long time since we did our last prank or trolled anyone. Naruto then walked to the pervert trio. Hey, I see that you guys are liking this, huh? Isuke turns around. Of course we are. As Isuke was about to turn back around, Naruto got closer. And this is going to stop now. This got the pervert trio kinda confused and a little nervous. Huh? Naruto jumped back and Naruto now. Never got to say Naruto and Naruto because talk through their minds, that shit. So anyways, let's get back to it. They go talk through their minds. Alright. Okay. Naruto now. Alright. Naruto said she went into the changing room. Let's go with the pervert trio. What does he mean by that? As Isuke said as he's scratching the back of his head. Let's go back with Naruto. Naruto made a clone to make traps, but the real Naruto was in the changing room. She then yelled, there are 3 perverts peeping on us. All the girls started to go outside to find the pervert trio ready to run. Naruto had a smile when he saw this happening. Then Naruto got in the tree where he was. They both start to laugh at the pervert trio, how they are trying to escape. Later on, somewhere in the distance, a red-haired girl is looking out of the window as she was looking at Isuke as his friends and him are getting beat by the by the girls for peeping on them. Naruto. Ria's Montgomery said that she is seeing what's going on. Do you know those? Wait. Inko. Yeah, I got it right in the first verse. I don't know. Do you know who are those two? Oh, you're talking about the two siblings. Well, they are Uzumaki Naruto, and the other one is Uzumaki Naruto. She answered the question. Then, they both are in class 2B, and if I am right, they are in the same class as Kiba. So they're siblings, huh? That's a little obvious by the whiskers. As Rios thought, her and Inko left, and okay, I don't know. They both left the window. Anyways, two girls left the window. Then scene break. As Isuke was walking around thinking why he was always getting rejected, and when then a beautiful girl comes to him and asks him out. Isuke can't believe it. He couldn't believe what was really happening. He got asked out by a beautiful girl. I can't believe that I'm going on a date. Yes! As Isuke jumped up and down, but later he will find something about her that would change his mind about. As he is waiting for his date, a good-looking girl comes to him. As she gives him a piece of paper, Isuke took it and put it in his pocket. Then later, Isuke and Yoma went on for their date. They went to get ice cream, and then they went to the store. Isuke bought a cute bracelet for Yoma, and the whole day they were together, Isuke didn't have any pervert thoughts. He really started to like her. Then they went to the park. Isuke, as Yoma started to lean in. Yes, Yoma? Isuke asked as his heart is beating fast. Will you die for me? Sorry, what? Please say that again. I think I didn't hear you right. As he scratched his cheek. Will you die for me? As Yoma swings bust from her back when she then fly back. I did have fun with you, Isuke. With these couple of days. She then pulled out her hand up, and then a light spirit show up. Thanks for the gift you have given me. It's cute. She then showed Isuke the bracelet that he bought for her. Then 1 second later, she threw the spirit at Isuke, as he is still not believing what's going on, so he got hit. Oh, I see that you're still alive. Alright, this one will kill you. This time. As she was about to throw another spear, she gets kicked. Ugh! She gets thrown into the ground. As Isuke is slowly closing his eyes, but before the last thing he saw is he saw two people wearing a black and orange jumpsuits no, jackets and with orange pants. The two siblings started to walk up and putting on their clan's headband. Yoma then as Yoma's getting back up, so I guess you both want to die, huh? Naruto then looked up and said, Naruto, go! As she stated, as she was wrapping a wire around her kunai. As the fallen angel was making a light spear. Alright, I think it's time to end this. Naruto smirks at what she said. Yeah, but you're the one who is going down. Oh, is that so? Yup, as Naruto punched the angel to the ground. Sorry, if you want to kill that pervert, you have to go past us. Yoma started to get back up slowly. Fine. Then I guess I will kill you both too. As she raised up her hand and makes another spear. Naruto and Naruto both started charging at her. Naruto threw the kunai at her, and then she pulls the wire. The kunai wrapped around Yoma and slams her in, pulls her in. Then Naruto make his last clone of him, and his clone kicks Yoma into the sky. Naruto then jumped up and kicked the fallen angel back to the ground and makes a crater. He makes a crater. The fallen angel got back up, ripping the wires. I got to admit, you both are strong, she stated as she started to flying at them. Naruto and Naruto jumped out of the way, and they were going to go in to do a combo attack. But as Naruto was proceeding to do a kick, Naruto got hit by a little spear. He then falls down to the ground and starts to cough out blood. Naruto! Naruto screamed. Then Naruto looked back at Yoma. Her eyes starting to flicker to a light blue to a dark crimson red. She then moved in for a punch. She hit Yoma in the face that sent her back. Then Naruto tried to go for another hit, but she was stopped by the light spear hitting her stomach. Ugh. As Naruto was starting to fall, she started to think, I guess this is how we're going to die. Too bad we can't use chakra. She then looked at, as she falls to the ground, she looks at her little brother and remembers everything before passing out. With Isuke, as he's pulling out a little piece of paper fall out as he thought of Ria's. Then 1 second later, a bright red light started to shine. Ria's memory then walked out as she saw the two siblings on the floor bleeding out. But the thing that shocked her the most, she is seeing the hole in their stomachs is slowly healing. Wait, how is that even possible? They're just humans, right? She thought. She then walks to the two siblings and she then pulls out her chess pieces. She puts one chess piece one each for one of them. Then she saw it didn't work. So she thought, does it take more? She then looked back at her other chess pieces and she saw the newer chess pieces she got that had lines in a weird symbol on them. Those started to glow a bright red. So then Reyes grabbed them and put them on Naruto and Naruto. And the chess pieces started to glow even more. I command here Uzumaki Naruto and Uzumaki Naruto on my name, Grace Gamari, to become my servants and walk these lands as a devil. Then the chess pieces started to sink into them slowly, and the brightness starting to dim down. Then Reyes got up and started to walk to Isuke. The next day, Naruto woke up and see that he is next to Naruto. Naruto tries to think when this happened, but he remembered the things that happened last night. And Naruto didn't think much how he and Naruto survived. But when he tries to stand up, there was something keeping him on the bed. Naruto starts to think, I know this is not Naruto. So who is it? What is holding me down? As he was going to make a shadow clone, but he stopped and remembered that he used his last chance to use the shadow clone jutsu last night to fight the fallen angel. He just put his hands down and he just stayed there for a couple minutes longer till Naruto woke up. Naruto started to wake up. As she opened her eyes, she saw Naruto next to her. Huh? Naruto? Naruto then opened his eyes. Yeah? Why are we in the same bed? And she then stopped talking and remembered what happened last night. Wait. We fought that angel. And I saw you get stabbed in the stomach. And I got stabbed. How are you even... She then stopped and noticed a hand on Naruto. Naruto, is there someone on you? I don't think so. He then he finally got up. Then his hand hit something soft. Huh? What is this? He then looked at his left and he sees a girl with dark red hair next to him and sees that she has nothing on. He then quickly put a blanket over her. He then looked back at Naruto. And this is when they talk through their minds. So yeah, keep that in mind now. There's someone next to me. As he slowly pointed at the sleeping red-haired girl. Naruto just looked where Naruto was pointing as she looked back at Naruto. How about let's go to the living room? Naruto nodded. Then they both went to the living room. They both sat down on the couch. It was silent for a while. Then Naruto started to talk. So, who was she? Who is she? I don't know, but I think I know her from somewhere or heard of her. Naruto is trying to think where he saw her, sorry. Naruto then put her hand on her stomach. It's healed. What is? Naruto asked. The hole that was in our stomach. It's healed. But I thought our healing was gone, Naruto said. Naruto then put her hand on her stomach. Karama, she said with her small tone. Naruto was about to talk but was interrupted by Rias walking in the living room. So, you both are healed now, huh? Yeah, as Naruto was slowly looking up and he noticed that she was still not wearing anything, Naruto looked back down. Can you go put some clothes on? Naruto nodded at what he said and yeah, please go and put some clothes on. Please. Rias nodded and went back to her room. Went back to the room to change her to her school uniform. Scene break. As Naruto and Naruto was walking to school, they both stopped. Oh wait, let's take off our headbands. We still have them on. Oh, right. Yeah, let's do that, as said Naruto, responding. They both take off their headbands and put them in their backpacks. They went back to walking to the school, then they were stopped by Rias. Hey guys, I will send someone to get you both later, okay? The two siblings just nodded and went to class. Once the class was over, Naruto started to talk with Naruto. They both were laughing. Then Naruto looked at Naruto with a serious face. Naruto noticed this, and then he put on a serious face. What's up? Naruto just pointed at someone who was walking to them. Even though they lost some of their abilities, they can still sense dark energy, and Naruto is feeling some dark energy from the person. A blonde boy walked to them, to their table. Hey, I am sent here to get you both from Rias. The two siblings nodded and stand up and went with him. As they are walking, they saw Isuke going to them. Hey, you guys, do you guys remember Yoma? Naruto and Naruto looked at each other. They remember who he was talking about, but this got Naruto mad as she remembered what Yoma did. A little drop of water showed up behind Naruto's head as he was a bit scared at the blood loss his sister was giving. Naruto then nervously shyly looked at Isuke. Sorry, we don't. Isuke put his head down, even more sad than before. And maybe depressed at this point. The two siblings got to the club room, and then they see three people. They were in the Kumo Academy. I don't know how to say their school. The school's academy's uniform. A long sleeveless button-down shirt with a black ribbon on the counter, and a black shoulder cape and matching button-down skirt. Concert, and a majestic. No, hold on. No. Corset, and a matcha skirt with white areas. And they see a glorious bottom young woman with long I see a way I messed up. Alright. Anyways, and they saw a glorious bottom young woman with long vivid hair color, violet eyes, pale skin, and breasts that look almost as large as them nowadays. Her hair was tied into a long ponytail, reaching all the way down to her legs, with two runners sticking out from the bottom of sloping backwards. Then they look at the girl with cat ears. She had white hair, like Kakashi, as they thought, and yellow eyes, and with the school's uniform. And the last person they saw was a girl that they talked to from earlier. Naruto then walked forward. So what do you want to talk about? Rias, right? Rias then stood up. Yes, and I want to tell you both that you are now one of us. This had the two siblings confused. What do you mean by that? Said Naruto with a confused face. I'm saying that you both are now devils, as Rias said as everyone's wings come out. Naruto and Naruto started to think about what was going on. Naruto. Yes, Naruto? How do you feel about this? I just can't believe it. What's going on? Yeah, me too, but at this point it doesn't matter about what they call us now. We've been called demons since we were little kids, so it doesn't matter what we are now, right? I guess you're right, Naruto. The Klaboon were confused why the two siblings were not saying anything. Then Ray speak up. Are you guys okay? The two siblings looked at each other, then Naruto looked back. Yeah, and I guess it's cool that we're devils. Really? Yup. Naruto got a flashback. A big fox with 9 tails were right in front of her. Naruto, I will use the rest of my chakra for you both don't die when we're going through this portal. And this will put me to sleep for some weeks. And put some of your chakra to help. The two siblings nodded and started to pull out chakra to help their big fox. To help the big fox. And I don't know where we're going, but there is a chance that you will lose your abilities. It's a 50-50 chance. The flashback ended. So, I guess we got the one that we lose our abilities. But at least we are getting new abilities. I know that it's not going to be as strong as our old ones, but it's something to defend ourselves. Naruto knew what his sister was feeling, and he also remembered what his friend, the big fox, said to them. So, what's your guy's name? Oh, sorry, I'm Rias, that's Naruto. And the one in the couch is Konoko. Yeah, Konoko, and the person who bring you, he is named Kiba. His name is Kiba. The two siblings put on a smile. Then, well, it's nice to meet you all. Naruto, then to scratch the back of his head. And this made raise an eyebrow. What's wrong? Said Naruto. Hold on, yeah. What's wrong? It looks like you guys are kind of stressed. Yeah, a little bit, but I am thinking a little bit what you guys just told us. I understand, Ria said as she sat back down. Then Narco then walked up more to Ria's. How about that pervert? Did you do the same thing what you did to us? Ria's nodded at the answer. Yes, I did. So why is he not here with us? I am planning to tell him tomorrow. Is that it? Naruto said. Yep. The two siblings leave the club room. With Isuke, he is walking around. He had a sad. Oh wait, no. This is where I'm gonna end it. So, hope you guys like this. I know if I'm a little sloppy because I am writing this down. So yeah. I see you guys in the next part, and yeah. Drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.